What up, y'all? Knowledge the Raven, 2468, man. Hey, I'm just coming to y'all with a late on time message. This is not geared just towards our mothers, which, I know everybody's celebrating Mother's Day. Some people don't celebrate it, but man, I'm gonna tell you right now, you ain't gotta celebrate Mother's Day. Every day should be Mother's Day for you. Every day should be a Father's Day for you, or Christmas, or whatever it is. Every day should be like that. You don't need to pick out one day, to show that you appreciate your mother, you appreciate your father, you appreciate whoever it is. You really don't need that. But if you want to do that, to each his own. I'm not telling you not to do it. As for me, I don't choose to do it because I'm not in the business of keeping other people rich that's already rich. Spending my money on gifts and things when I know that I can make something that's from the heart and give that to my mother or my father, or just whomever, the mother of my children, other men, just to show, hey bro, I like what you're doing, or hey, my sisters, hey sis, I like what you're doing, I love the mother that you are, here's a gift to you, stuff like that. And it don't take for just Mother's Day, but we talking about it today. But man, I got the song that's playing right now is Ashanti, because I want to talk to y'all about relationships. A lot of relationships right now, man, are really falling apart. And it's like, once you get out of a relationship, you hurting and you yearning for something and you want that person back, or you want to get it right, but you're like, man, I just want to work on myself. Then you turn around and you end up with somebody else that's either just like the person that you were with, or like worse than the one you were with. And I'm like, man, when is we gonna stop repeating this same cycle? Like, why can't we just focus on us first and allow the Father who is in heaven to send to us the one that he said that he has for us? I mean, we can't be in control anymore, ladies and gentlemen. We not even in control of our lives, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we really have no idea. And I'm sorry, y'all, the music has stopped. It'll come back on here in a few. But oh snap. Uh it's just that we gotta stop repeating the same cycle. You know what I mean? It's gotta stop, man. I'm like, you know what? And I'm just talking about me. I don't know about y'all and what y'all want to do, but I'm talking about me. I want what my Father in heaven has for me. I want to wait for that. I would rather wait than keep on falling into the same cycle over and over and over again. And it's just like, dang, each time I get with another sister, my life gets worse. Or each time I go back to this person, I keep on chasing after them, my life just keep on getting worse. It may look good for a time, but then it just rears its ugly head. And I'm like, you know what? Forget this, man. I want what the word says that we all supposed to have. We all are ordained to be with just one person, that one that God has for you. Will you wait on that, or will you still try to be in control? Women, wait on the Lord to send you and show you who it is that you're supposed to be with. A real brother, a real man of God is going to wine and dine you. It's going to massage you when you need a massage. It's going to love on you continuously all day, every day. Going to take care of your children even though they're not his. It's going to make sure that you don't want for nothing, that you ain't going to have to go to another man and ask for something, that your husband or your boyfriend, whatever it is already doing for you. You ain't going to need to go and search for that. You ain't going to need to show off to nobody but your husband, your mate. Brothers, the same thing for us. Like, we ain't got to keep on chasing after women. We don't need every woman in the world. We don't need to keep on going up into these clubs and pulling the same type of women, or, oh man, she bad, let me get at her, let me ruin her life. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't you tired of doing that? Ain't you tired of every time you look up on social media or you hear something, it's always just about dogging a brother because of the way that we treat our women. We treat them like a piece of meat. And when I say we, I'm talking about mankind. We treat women like an object. Like, okay, let me peel them off some money real quick. Let me make sure she's straight. Let me send her to this, go get her hair done, go get her nails done, her feet done, or whatever. Let me make sure that she good right here, on the outside. But how does she feel on the inside? Sometimes the sisters just want you to come up, man, and literally just hug on them, love them, just out of nowhere. Sit down with them, watch a show with them, and relax with them. Turn off the game system. And the same thing goes for the brothers. Sometimes sisters, we just want y'all to just come down and sit down right next to us and enjoy what we doing. Enjoy time with your mate. And it's not always about what you doing or where you going and this and that. Like, hey, baby, I'm gonna tell you anyway. Like me, I'm gonna tell you about me. I'm gonna tell you where I'm going before I even get there. Like, hey, babe, this is what I want to do. And if it's a surprise for it, then I'll be like, hey, I got a surprise for us. I want you to go on and do what you do, get all dressed up, do what you do, because we finna go somewhere, and you just surprise it, man. Like, put a blanket in the back of the car, get a picnic ready, and just take it out to the park and go sit and chill, and just say, baby, I just want to do this for you, just because today is, not today about Saturday, but just like out of nowhere, like today is Wednesday or today is Thursday. Forget that when Friday comes, everybody be like, thank God it's Friday. Like, man, who cares? You got every day to prove to your woman or your man how you feel about them while they here. But again, we're going back to relationship. Wait. It is okay to wait on your mate, to wait on God to send that one to you, whether it's in a vision, in a dream, or whatever. But you ain't finna find them up in no club right now. You ain't finna find them, you ain't finna snatch up somebody else's husband. You ain't finna snatch up somebody else's wife. Like, you gotta close one door before you open another. And that's just testament to all of us. The preachers, you can't be snatching up women in your congregation, in the choir, and these sisters is falling for you because you a man of God, and they're like, oh, he gonna leave her, he gonna leave his wife and kids. No, that brother ain't. Not until he ready to leave, until, it's time to go. But again, like, you're both out of order. We all been out of order because we all been just sleeping with everybody. All of us are held accountable for the way that this world is, the way relationships are, because we ain't all decided to wait until we got married. We decided to get it in early. And we decided that we was going to keep on doing that. Now look at us. We all miserable and everything because we ain't listen to our mamas and our daddies when they told us to wait. Because we was looking at them, looking at their actions and what they did. And they didn't listen to their mamas and their daddies. So we decided that we not going to listen to them. We just going to do whatever it is we want to do. And we wonder why our relationships are the way that they are. They be like, nah, like, because we don't listen. We don't listen to when somebody tell us not to do something, man. Then why the so-called men of God cheat if he not going to leave? Because basically, Sister Melissa, what that is, it's a fleshly thing, because we all human, but even the women of God, we all fall into that category. Everybody falls into that category where they say they're a woman or a man of God, but we all doing the same thing. There's nothing new under the sun, but that cycle has to stop. We have to stop that cycle. We have to put an end to it. Religion has taught us that it's okay to keep on doing those things and ask for forgiveness, and we shall be forgiven. Yes, we are forgiven. We shall be forgiven. But the thing about that is that we can't keep on going back and doing the same thing and expecting different results. That's called insanity. So, to answer your question, it is a man of God, but a man of God that doesn't know his way, that doesn't know how to stop doing what he's doing because he don't know that he's being led by a spirit. You got to think about it. When Jesus was on the cross, Jesus said, Father, you got to forgive them for they know not what they're doing. Just put it in layman's for you. They don't know what they're doing. Why? Because you led by a spirit. It's a spirit that's on you. Succubus, incubus, whatever spirit it is that's connected to you. That's why a lot of people is like, man, I don't even know what came over me. You don't know because you don't know that you're dealing with spirits. It's not flesh and blood that's harming you, Sister Melissa, and brothers too that's watching. It's not spirits that's, fleshly beings that's actually harming you. It's the spirit that's connected to them. It's the generational curses that they talk about. So we have to operate in a whole new way. That's why we have to start talking about this in our church organizations. We have to start talking about this to our family and our friends. We have to divide the truth from the lie, because we are spiritual beings. So I appreciate that question. Thank you for that. But yeah, just to stay on it, man, again, seek after the Father. Seek the Father for all your answers. In a nutshell, seek him, because he is not going to lie to you. He's never going to leave you nor forsake you. He will forgive you for what you have done, no matter what. But we must turn away from those ways that we are asking for forgiveness from and go in a new way in life, in which that way is to follow Jesus, to follow in the footsteps of King Jesus. My sister told me today, she said that somebody made a comment about Jesus not answering prayers and not always being there for the people. Well, I'm here to tell you, it's not going to be on your timing, man. Number one, we've been doing too many things of this world for too long. We ain't been listening to our own mothers and our own fathers. So how can we expect God to give us anything when we ain't even been obedient to our own mothers and fathers? Think about that. Would you give your child something when they still doing wrong? Would you reward them for their bad behavior? Or would you reward them for their good behavior? You got to think about that. As parents, we're not going to reward our kids for the wrong that they do. At least we shouldn't be doing that. Revert back to that, let's say God. God is not going to reward us for doing wrong. God is not going to reward us for half-stepping, for being lukewarm Christ followers. He's not going to reward us for that. It's not going to be on your timing. It's going to be on his timing. But when you get the gift from God, what are you going to do with it? Are you going to give him all glory, honor, and praise and do the right thing with it? Or are you going to continue to do the wrong thing? Because it's so easy to do the wrong things, but it's so hard, so tough to do the right things. It takes a lot in you to do the right thing, but to do the wrong thing, that's so easy. It's so easy to lie. It's so easy to just try to deceive people all the time. But when you tell the truth, shoot, man, you like, man, I got to tell her the truth. Or, man, I got to tell this man the truth. Generational curse, you are right. The chain has to be broken. Most definitely, that chain is going to be broken. Not has to, it's going to be broken. And it's going to start with us in this generation. So we got to adopt a new way. We got to encourage our brothers, encourage our sisters, encourage our mothers and our fathers, our children, all of the people, even the ones that's done wrong, man. Even the ones that's done the wrong things that you feel like you can't forgive them for. Why can't you forgive them? The Father forgives you. That's another thing. Like, why do we operate that way? Why do we operate in a way that says, I can't forgive you for what you've done to me? But we go to God and we ask God for forgiveness. And he's like, forgive as I forgive. I forgive you, so you must forgive just the same. But when your flesh, this right here, when it's so weak, you don't understand. You can't even process it. That's where our relationship with the Father has to grow stronger. Our relationship with our brother, King Jesus, has to grow that much stronger. So he can reveal to us everything that is ours. Every relationship that we're supposed to be in. One relationship that's under God, under one vision. Not division, but one vision. Man, I love y'all. Blessings to y'all. Knowledge.